Hey everyone, it's iMage Rex, and me and Chase are actually going on a co-op Slayer task. Unfortunately, we both have to finish our Slayer tasks first. I only have 31 neck reels, so that really shouldn't be too bad. And then Chase gets to talk.
I am doing Greater Demons, and I have what a shit ton. 81 left now.
Alright, so 81 graded demons to go, and then my neck reel, and then we should be doing a co-op Slayer task. But we actually wanted to do a podcast. Unfortunately, Ben's Skype isn't working. So as soon as Ben gets the Skype working, we'll go out and do that. But doesn't look like it's going to be anytime soon, as he just keeps on logging out, and then we can't get a hold of him.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of doing that, we figured we'd come at you with a kind of a longer video of us slaying, and then we could at the same time talk about updates that we actually want to come out into the game. I actually threw that on the spot when we were talking about it in the previous recording that we did, and then he agreed to it. I'm pretty sure, so that was kind of cool.
You know what I really wanted to happen? A
What?
world that's like the beta. That would be nice.
You want what?
A world that isn't like the beta
That
when they
isn't?
do this switchover.
I don't even know
Like
what
when,
you just said.
like when they switch over to the combat styles, a world that's still normal.
Oh, I don't want
Be
that.
nice.
That's retarded. Like, cause then everything's not uniform, and then everyone would just be either playing on that because they don't like change, or I think if they're gonna make a change to the game, they have to make a change to everything.
I guess so. I watched the most depressing video about it the other day. It was like about how like people talking like famous people was like a collaboration. They were like talking about how they've learned to play this game and they've spent all the hours in mastering the game how it is now, and they're about to do a whole change, and it's just gonna throw everyone off, and everyone has to relearn the game that they've spent years learning about again.
Too bad
You know?
it's like it didn't take too long to learn how to play the game. All you had to do was get highest strength bonus and then like click one thing.
Yeah, it's a good point.
I don't
But
know.
then like they went into like when they changed from RuneScape Classic to RuneScape 2 because it was such a great change, and now they're doing this huge change, and they're not going to make a RuneScape 3 with that instead and keep this one.
Well,
Because that's what it's
that's
about.
that was a huge like overhaul to everything. This is just gonna be overhaul to combat. I mean, like when RuneScape Classic came out or when RuneScape 2 came out, it was like, oh, okay, how about we completely rework the game, add completely new skills, get rid of most of our skills, and then change the combat system entirely, along with updating the graphics and employing new like game engine techniques. And it's like with the combat beta, it's like let's change the combat system.
That's true.
I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of those too, where it's like people just like, you know what, we can't play this game now. And it's just like, if you can't play it, leave. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, we kind of don't really have a choice here.
Yeah.
Like it would be kind of nice if they would make like a separate server or like a RuneScape 3 kind of thing, but it's not going to happen. Or they would have already told us, I'm sure.
No, it's not gonna happen. I'm fine with it not happening. Honestly, when the combat beta
They're
comes
doing
out, I'll try it for like a couple months, and if I like it, then I'll keep playing. If I don't like it, then I'll be gone.
that's exactly what I'm planning to do.
Except I honestly think that I'll probably stay playing it for a while because I don't know. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal to me.
Mm-mm.
I play well because I play League of Legends, so like if I'm going PvP, then everything's gonna be the same, and if I'm going slang, which I never do anymore, then I'm not really gonna have to change anything.
Yeah,
The only thing that I'm gonna like be actually upset about probably is if they put the adrenaline bar into skilling.
that would be
Yeah,
ridiculous.
didn't they say they were? I think they said they were gonna employ something like that, and I was
They were?
like, fuck that.
You know what the player import thing is that Richard talks about a lot? Because I have no idea what it
Yeah,
is.
I actually looked it up. So I was equally unaware of what a player-owned port was, so I did some googling, and it turns out that a player-owned port is actually a concept that Jagex came up with, where they they thought that a player-owned port is like, you know how you have a dock where boats are. The
Yeah.
player-owned port is basically you can manage it like miscellanea, and then the ships will go out and search for stuff, and depending on like your combat level, you get new gear and everything, and it's a way to bring in 85 to 99 level armors and weapons into the game. And it's also a way to manage your own kind of kingdom, like a citadel or a miscellanea.
That's exciting. I can't wait for
Yeah,
that.
right? It sounds freaking awesome.
That's gonna be like the biggest thing ever put into RuneScape. Like that's gonna be bigger than the combat rework, I'm sure. Like in terms of what it does for us.
Yeah. I mean, when I looked it up, it was so that they could bring in that high level of gear and everything. And I thought that was crazy. And it was one of the first updates that they did with the Eastern lands. Yeah, have you ever heard of those?
Not really.
They're like it's like a place where everyone came from, or the elves came from, or something way across the sea. And it's the first time that they're like, oh yeah, let's go explore the Eastern lands, but you do it with ships, and you don't actually see them ever.
Oh.
So it's still pretty exciting, but you know.
I can't wait till the continuation of the Elf Quest series.
Okay, yeah, okay, on that one, I am completely in agreement with you.
Yeah.
Now, you know how
Like,
you can talk.
no, go ahead.
Yeah, I've given my voice a rest.
Alright, well, so back in the old days when I first started playing RuneScape and I first went and tried to do Regicide and all that, I was always running around the Elf City, you know, where like the one that has the diamonds across it, you know? Yeah, I was like, I know me and a couple of my friends and my cousin, we ran around that trying to find gaps and ways to get in there for like hours and hours and hours. So we wanted to know what was in there.
I remember finishing that quest, and then I ran up to it to see what it was, because I figured there was another quest that you'd actually get into it. And all I saw was the crystal around it, the crystal city around it. I was like, well, that sucks. And then I think like 7 months after that or something, the Orb of Oculus came out, and then people tried to look into it, and I saw some of the images from that, but I mean, obviously, I don't think those are set images.
Yeah, I haven't even seen any of those.
And then, did you see RuneScar? Have you seen RuneShark's podcast with the mod that wants to build more on the Elf City?
I watched a bunch of them. I'm not sure if I watched that one.
It's like they mentioned how they want to put they want to make it like really popular, a really popular city. So they want to put like a grand exchange in it, and they want to make it like the highest definition or the most graphically stimulating city, and then have a bunch of bonuses to it, like a crystal farm and new ways to train stuff. It's overall, it just sounds amazing.
It does. I did hear about the Grand Exchange in their fan mail Friday.
Yeah, there was a fan mail Friday about that, like 2 days ago or something.
Yeah, I watched it like last night. I'm pretty sure when I got off work.
I mean, honestly, that's one thing that I really want Jagex to do.
Yeah, like they need to work on
make
that.
a city that is kind of important, because right now it's like, honestly, the two places that I go to are Falador and Varrock, and the only reason why I go to Falador is to train mining. So the only place that I actually go to on a daily basis is Varrock.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
that's pretty much
right?
it.
It's like the central city of RuneScape right now because of the Grand Exchange. That's just where everyone goes to get, I guess, get goods or get items.
Yeah. Well, honestly, what they should do is like put little tiny like trading posts like in every city, and then just have the big Grand Exchange in Varrock, so it would make it less of a crowded at G kind of thing.
I mean, I like the crowdedness. I just wish there was more of it around the cities. Because do you remember in before the wilderness actually got taken out, like Falador used to be a big trading city.
Yeah, I used to go there all the time.
Yeah, you could go there to buy herbs and sell herbs and everything. I remember selling my first couple of god pages there for like 80k. And that's something that I miss, just like, because when there wasn't a Grand Exchange, everyone still went to Varrock just because it was actually easy to go to, which actually could be something that they need to take into consideration.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if it's hard to get to Elf City, who the fuck is going to be there?
Yeah.
And
It's
not trying to be like an insult thing, but
It's
no matter
true.
how good of a city that you try to make, like as if it's not worth the travel, or if it's not easy to get to, just no one's gonna go to it.
Yeah, that's the thing about Rock. Like they have like shops for everything there, and the two banks, and it's right by the wilderness, so pretty much everything is
Yeah,
around it. That's why it's so popular.
I think if maybe if they throw in like if they throw in a port there, and then have basically like an ability to travel anywhere on the map for free maybe, or if they had like a home teleport there, and then it's so far away from everything. It's gonna be so hard to actually incorporate it into the game where you want to
Yeah,
go there.
yeah,
And I think they're actually gonna have a tough time on that one.
yeah. They'll have to figure it out at some
That's
point.
probably why they haven't made it yet.
Yeah.
But
Like I like the Elflands already, and the thing is, like, even they talked about it, RuneShark talked about, like, the Elf City's all about traps and stuff. Is what like the whole around it. It's all about like agility and traps and stuff
yeah,
like
and it's
that.
like hard to get to, or it takes some time to get to it,
Yeah.
or it's like you're not supposed to be there. Maybe after the quest, because you know how in like Regicide and everything, there's like the evil Elf King, and
Yeah.
how he doesn't or how everything's corrupted or something. I don't remember the plot at all.
I don't remember it at all. I just know kind of what you're talking about because I did those quests like years and
Yeah,
years ago.
that's another thing, cause who's gonna go there if like the requirement is within the light? It's only gonna be like level 138.
Yeah.
And
I still haven't done
I
the
haven't I
quest.
haven't touched within the light. It says it's like a 4-hour quest.
I haven't even looked at it or heard anything about it, so I never even considered
It's
doing it.
you remember those puzzles that you had to do for Morning's End 2?
Not really.
Actually, is Morning's End 2 part of Regicide?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look that up as soon as I stop killing the Necril, because um Morning's End is the one where you have to use the crystals and then adjust the mirrors until they hit each other.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about
and
now. Yeah.
that quest was honestly hell because it took forever to do.
Yeah, I remember doing that quest. And I lost one of the crystals somehow while I was doing it in a mirror or something. I remember, and it just like that quest took me like 10
Yeah, the
hours to
quest took
do.
me like 4 hours, and I think I did it like perfectly. So besides that, I already forgot to look it up.
I
I'm not even sure if I'm done with my task yet or not. Pretty sure I'm close.
have 38 left.
I had 31, didn't I?
Yeah, something like that. But about like puzzles and stuff, like Elemental Workshop 3, I've been on that puzzle for like 2
I
years,
haven't touched it.
and even with a guide, I can't do that puzzle.
I'm not even gonna bother with elemental workshops because there's no point for me to. Like I don't see any reason to try.
Yeah. Only reason I wanted to try to do it is because that quest came, and back when me and Marie were dating, we both tried to do it together, and she finished it, and I just gave up on it because I did not have the patience for that puzzle.
Honestly, it's ridiculous. And we actually just went over this. I have 30 quests to go. I think like 10 of those are grandmasters. So
I think I have all the Grandmaster
well, I
ones
mean like
complete.
within the light and everything. Is that uh,
That's just math.
so? If I click difficulty, is that gonna show novice? I actually have a couple novice. Hell of a lot of intermediates, and then experienced, I almost have all of those done, and then masters. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of masters too. I've got all the grandmasters and special.
I have 7 Masters done. I mean, to do.
I
To
have
do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got a bit.
Only have 3 Novice.
I think I've got more than that honestly, because I have to do rune mechanics. The Pi one because I haven't done that yet, and some other ones in just around RuneScape. Because why would I do a novice quest?
Yeah. Unless you have to do it for like the Grandmaster
Exactly.
quests. those are the ones I enjoy doing, is the Grandmaster ones, because they're so like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Difficult. Or
Hands-on.
like
Hands-on.
plot thick, kind of important, or it's like you have to pay attention.
Like the lore is just so like in
Yeah,
depth on
they're
'em.
like when we did Wall Gothic Sleeps, like that quest took me hours, but it was honestly so interesting just because it was like plot thick, and I had spent a lot of time going around RuneScape. I mean,
Yeah.
how many places did you have to go through that? You had to go through Falador, Ardun, Khazard, you had to go through Lumbridge, you had to be in the wilderness. I mean, it was so, it incorporated so much of RuneScape into the quest. That's
Yeah.
something that I liked.
Yeah, I liked Richard the Mirage. That's like the only quest I actually read every little line that was through the whole
Yeah,
quest.
the Ritual of the Maj, I just finished my task, by the way.
I have like, let's see,
Alright,
29
so
more.
the Ritual of the Mindrat quest was, I actually liked it a lot. One, because I made that video on it. I made the whole hour-long video doing the whole quest.
Mhm.
And then two, because the, what's it called? The quest actually took place on, I don't even remember the place, Brain Death Island. No, that's not it. That
I don't
first
know what you're
place that you
talking
take
about.
where you go and you have to dodge the fireballs.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Morton, no. Bergdurant, is
No,
that it?
that's not it.
No, that's. I feel dumb for not knowing those. You should
I'm
look it
not
up
even
on
gonna
the map.
bother. But the point is,
I think. Wait, it is Brain
no,
Death
it's
Island, isn't
not.
it?
It's mostly harmless. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
okay,
like that
got
quest
it.
so much just because it required you to go to Mostly Harmless, which I never go to, and then it also it just it was so interesting, and the mechanics to it were so different. It was blew me away. I also spent that week on Monkey or on Apatol doing the agility course.
Yeah, that took freaking forever. I hated that so much.
So where are you at, by the way?
I'm in Curdle's dungeon.
Okay,
I've got 3
I've
ferocious
got
runes
on that
in
task.
this.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go to Curdle, and I'll actually meet you outside of the place.
I found out I had my Mad Maid necklace on
So
this
you're
whole task. Tried to
train.
take it off.
I mean, that kind of blows because if you want to train Slayer, you have to put it on last hit every time, and you get so much other
Yeah,
junk experience.
yeah, it's like that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of it, I suppose. But I did get a Slayer's pendant, but I dropped it because I didn't have bank
What
space.
Slayer's Pendant is the
I think
yeah.
we're in the
I've
School of
got
Fortune.
68 Slayer points right now.
I have 28.
That's it really sucks because I had what is it? I had 597 tasks done, which means I don't know. I have I should have had a lot more than that.
I'm like at almost 250. I think this is my 249th task.
I remember I wanted to learn the ability to kill Aqua Knights once because actually should I get the ability to do Aqua Knights?
We already do have the
I don't have the
ability.
ability, and I don't really want to kill them because they suck.
I usually kill
What?
them all the time. I'm not gonna be able to finish my task
No
without
way.
banking. I don't have enough food. I'm
You don't
about
have
to
Soul Split
die.
or anything?
Nope.
That we need some money. You got any money?
I'll just pause the video here then and wait until you're done.
Alright, I'm gonna pause too, because
You guys, we're back, and I think I actually just have to use my enchanted gem on Chase for this to work.
right click your enchanted gem and
I did. It says I have invited you to join a Slayer group.
view invitation. Accept. Slayer level 99.
You are now in a Slayer group. So, now what? Do I go to co-op options and then...
Now get a task, I guess.
Okay. So, I go to task.
Yeah.
98 to Czar.
Uh,
Do we want to do that?
Not really at all.
Alright, I'll cancel the task if you do.
Alright.
Bye. Alright, we still in a group?
Yep.
Alright, get task. I need another assignment. Ah, you're still on the task.
Hold on. Maybe I can get one. Still hunting Kazar. Rewards. Maybe I can cancel it.
You have to cancel. We both have to cancel it.
Video? Oh.
Yeah, it sucks.
Dang. Okay, let's do this.
192 Dust Devils. I'd rather cut myself. Okay, we're gonna cancel that one.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm gonna make you waste your points.
It's fine. We're going to persuade her to give us Aquanites.
No, I don't have enough for that. 193 Hellhounds. Are you fucking kidding me?
Cancel it again?
I can't cancel it again. I only have 8 points. It's the one that we're stuck on.
I guess we're killing hellhounds then.
There's a place where you can go to cannon Hellhounds, and I know there is.
There is?
Yeah, go to Dungeoneering and go to like the rewards, the hidden resource dungeon, and there's one that gives Hellhounds.
Let me go see.
Taverly Hellhound dungeon.
Rewards? What's it under?
It's under just under rewards in Dungeoneering.
Rewards? Alright. Hellhounds. Hellhounds Taverly?
Yeah, so we're gonna go there.
I guess so, so we get cannons.
Yeah, so let's go get some cannons. That's just to speed it up, because honestly, that sucks ass.
I hate hellhounds more than any Slayer assignment I could get.
I know, me too. Like, honestly, I thought about blocking them for the longest time, and then I figured, oh no, I just get them so rarely that I could just cancel them every time I get them.
That was good.
I mean, it's nice if you have charms, if you need charms, but since I'm 99 Slayer, or 99 Summoning, it's like, god damn it. I'm gonna go Steel Titan on this.
I'm gonna go nothing since I don't have that.
See if we can just get this done. It's 193 between the two of us, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's only like 80,
Yeah, we can do that
86
fast.
each.
Maybe we can do another one in this video that doesn't completely suck ass.
Maybe. If we got like, we've already done 20 minutes, and then I think we've done a couple, or 20, we're probably at like 23 minutes right now.
We have a lot to talk about too because of the...
Oh yeah, so I actually went on the forums and found a whole list of places that have been undiscovered yet, or unexplored. And me and Chase actually are going to talk about that as we make this video.
Alright.
So I'm going to buy 2,000 cannonballs. I'm not sure how many you actually need.
Sounds good to me.
Steel Titan. I only have one Steel Titan pouch left, so that's unfortunate.
I'm just gonna go extremes and prey pots.
That's what I'm doing too. I'll actually take my Holy Wrench this time. Don't forget a Dusty Key.
Dusty key?
Yeah.
I think I even own a dusty
You-
key. Yeah, I don't even own a dusty key.
Do you have it on?
I can
the
just use the agility thing.
Oh yeah. I can use that too. Forgot about that. What else do I need? Dragon Dagger. And then we can do home teleport to Falador, right?
Yeah.
I think Falador is actually closer to the dungeon than Taverly is, so.
Yeah. I'm looking for my prey pots in the bank. There they are.
This person looks kind of cool. They've got black and Stealing Creation armor on.
Never seen it. I don't think.
Black Elite. Oh, I teleported to Taverly on accident. Whatever.
I'm still looking for the Falador load, so I'm not gonna lie. There it is.
I mean, I guess Taverly's fairly close. I just know that there's a bridge somewhere around here, which I don't want to go over.
Is it the same one the blue dragons are in, or is it a different
I'm
one?
pretty sure it's the same one.
Oh.
I'm like 99% sure it's the same one.
Alright.
And I'm not even sure where that is anymore because I haven't done it in a long time.
This guy walked up to this guy that was by me and said, "Are you my uncle's friend's sister's boyfriend?"
That's weird.
That's completely random and really awkward.
Here is a wormwood. Where am I?
I am in Caverly.
I'm
I'm
like,
just going.
you know where that,
It's yeah.
you know where that quest was where you had to fight like this thing that changed form in the Slayer dungeon?
Yeah, yeah.
Or not in the Slayer dungeon, but like in the maze with the witch.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I
It's they moved it like way far away than where it used to be.
Oh shit! Then I'm way away from where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm by the entrance now. It's by a field of wheat.
It's by where?
Like a field of wheat.
I already passed the field of wheat. Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see where it is. Alright. Yeah, I ran the complete other way, and my map wasn't far enough to see these stairs.
I hope the dragons don't hit us.
They
'cause
won't.
I don't bring
Like,
it.
there's like 4 bots down here. We're fine.
Sorry, I took the tunnel first.
That's fine. I didn't know that we couldn't use it at the same time.
10 agility XP.
How much agility XP?
Yeah.
Other way, Chase.
Other way?
Yeah.
It's right here.
No, that's the blue dragon one, isn't it?
Oh, I thought you said it was the same one.
I think it's down. I think it's down by the hellhounds.
Oh, I just got hit by dragon fire.
How much do you take?
100. Not
That's
bad.
not too bad.
I'm out of run.
Do you think people actually? Do you think people have ever fished down here for experience?
I did when I was doing the quest.
You fished the things for the quest, or you fished for experience?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Which way do I go? I lost.
You go north past the poisonous spiders. Yeah, I see hellhounds right here.
There's the dungeon up there?
Yeah, I see the dungeon over here too.
Alright.
I think it might just be because there's so many hellhounds, or it might be multitask or multi-combat.
I hope it's multi.
I hope it is too. I mean, there's a ton of hellhounds down here, so I mean, we could have one person in there and one person out here if that works. Or do we have to be like right next to each other?
I have no idea. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it's multi-combat in here.
I trained 70 range at these hellhounds right here.
At those ones over there where you just shoot them across the ridge.
Yeah. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, set up a cannon, pot up. I'll take out my steel titan, and we'll try to crash this guy over here. Oh shit!
What?
My cannon is currently in a box.
In a box?
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna...
It's like I can literally see bots running in through the dungeon. I can see 2 bots right now, about to go in.
Wow. All the hellhounds are like running for my cannon, so it's not hitting a bunch of them.
No, don't worry. I'll if you put it on one corner of the room, I'll put it on the other corner, and then we should get all of them. I'm fairly close. I'm at the blue dragons. I'm glad that I no longer have to run around all of that.
Yeah. That's the whole reason I got 70 agility in the first place, so I could go through that.
It was 70.
Yeah.
I was when I first started training agility, I was pretty sure it was like 91.
Yeah. That's what I used to think. Because it was like so far away and I always wanted it so bad.
Exactly. There's another. Oh shit! There's another agility course. Right
yeah,
up
it's
here.
for it's like 80 something.
I don't want 86. You know.
My kill count is 16.
All right, mine is 0.
Yeah, I see that. It tells me.
Is it co-op options?
You just hit kills left.
Okay, it should just show us.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put my cannon like right here.
Alright. I'm gonna move mine that way a bit. Because those ones on that corner over there is not hitting. So move it over here.
Okay, and then all I have to do is take this out. Auto retaliate on, and let's do this. I didn't bring any food.
I brought in quite a bit of food. You did.
These actually, this isn't slow. I'll take that much.
It's actually pretty decent game.
I've gotten 3 already, I think.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, and luckily for me, I can't get any drops off of these, so
I'm getting pretty good drops. I have like 14 gold charms already.
It's like I don't need gold charms, and I'm not gonna pick any of them up anyways. So, and then
Oh, I got crimson.
can you get? I think the only thing that I can get off these is effigies, and I have 4 in the bank, so I don't think I'm gonna get any of those.
I have like 26 in the bank.
Do you think I should pick up blue charms?
Yes.
I have 1,000 of them, but I think I collected them because I knew that you could profit off of them sometimes.
Yeah. I have nearly 2,000 of them.
Now you know why I was laughing like that.
This
I'm
is.
just pretty much running around picking up charms. I'm not even attacking most of them because I'm just killing them so fast.
I'm attacking them.
Oh, we're supposed to be talking about these places.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, Chase.
So Menaphos.
Mine says that I have to kill 170 more hellhounds.
Mine says 146.
You noob. But anyways, so we'll start talking about the future places.
All right, Menaphos.
Yeah, so start off the list on the forums. It was actually Menaphis, and that's actually something that I think I talked about in a video a little bit ago. I'm not sure. Honestly, probably like 0 people watched that memories video. I think it was for like people that are basically almost maxed and just wanted to remember that.
Yeah.
So,
It definitely brought back memories for me, at least.
so do you actually have the list open?
Yeah, I have it open.
Alright, because I closed out of it.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, let's read it.
Menaphos is the sister city to Sophonim, which
Y'all don't be doing
is
that 'cause y'all gonna
called the
fight.
city of the dead. Menaphos has been locked away for years after a plague struck at Sophonim. After you, the adventurers, stopped the plague, battled off the Scarabites, fought Amaskut, and saved Appomattox, we still cannot get inside. We do not. We do know a few things. Speaking from Sophanim's people, there is a grand library, a port, and 4 sectors: the slums, Aurora sector, the port, and a merchant district. So I read the whole thing.
That was pretty good. So that we know that. So basically, we don't know how it's going to be unlocked because obviously we've gone through a bunch of quests already, and it hasn't been unlocked yet. But what it did mention was that there was a merchant district, which is good because we want somewhere that we can basically trade with people. Or trade with things, so maybe when we get there we'll actually have a new item that we can buy off the merchants there.
When they get a buyer,
Or it'll be a good place to buy stuff.
when they're gonna
Yeah,
steal when
yeah.
they get a buyer.
There's also a
call
note
them
here that says ways to get in. The first is simply heading through the front gates, which is very unlikely, and it says the second was found on the contact quest. When you reach the end of a trapped dungeon, a large chasm separates Menaphos underground and Sophonim underground.
It's after which quest?
After the contact quest.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I did that quest. The only one that I haven't done is dealing with Scarabaeus.
Video.
So, I didn't. First off, I didn't know that there was that tunnel there. But
Me either. Remember that.
so the other thing that I was actually interested in was the ports, because obviously we were talking about the player-owned ports earlier.
Making a video. Yeah.
So we were talking about the player-owned ports earlier. So maybe that will have something to do with it, because I think one thing that we'll actually have to find is that we need to find a place to actually access the Eastern lands.
Mm-hmm.
So when they actually come out with player-owned ports, we need a port system, and right now we have nowhere to put it.
That's true.
So I mean, obviously we can't put it in Varrock. We could put it in like the lower part of Lumbridge, but then it really wouldn't be considered high-level content.
Yeah, it would just come off as low levels.
What's something else? We don't really want to have it in like Meridiach, where it's completely far off from every sort of thing, and then you have to do the dark. It doesn't match with that at all.
Yeah, well, it could. I could see it coming off of the Elf City because that's pretty. It sounds kind of like a higher level city. So that we talked about earlier.
But it's going to be in the east,
Oh yeah. Huh.
Eastern lands.
Well,
Spread some fish about.
So do you think Menaphis would be? I think it'd be a pretty good candidate for Eastern lands.
yeah, it might be. Might be.
Other than that, we don't know a lot besides the fact that it's been plagued for several years.
Well, it got shut up after the plague.
Yeah, it got shut up after the plague, which actually isn't real. We found that out too
Yeah.
in the quest.
It was just like, what was it called?
It was
The placebo effect kind of.
yeah,
thing,
it was like
wasn't it?
painted, and I forgot what else. Like the plague frogs had something to do with it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was just kind of like they got scared or whatever, and started leaving it or whatever. I don't know. I did that quest forever ago.
Yeah, same. And then the contact quest I paid 0 attention for because I just wanted the bank next to Pyramid Plunder.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I did it.
And then the dealing with Scarabus one I still haven't done because there's no reason for me to do it.
Oh, I did it. I don't forgot why, but I did it.
I don't know what you even get from it.
I don't remember. I did it because I needed it for something. I don't know
I
what.
could look it up. I'm just extremely enwrapped in this Hellhound task.
Yeah, I'm having fun with this Slayer task. This is the first Hellhound task I've enjoyed. I only have 80 left.
It's going super fast, or extremely quick, compared to every other time I've done Slayer or Hellhounds.
I haven't gotten a ton of charms.
I think Hellhounds were the first task that I power slayed.
Yeah, probably. I know the first thing I canned was Dagonoths, because that was like the fastest task in the world.
Yeah. After a while, I stopped cannoning Dagonoths and I went to DKs.
It's even in your name.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants to know how to make profit off Slayer, there's actually a couple of tasks that you can do like that.
Yeah, there's always Zammy for Greater Demons.
Yeah, if you get Greater Demons, go to Zamorak Boss, Godward Dungeon. If you
Yeah. It's only really profitable for higher levels though, of like Overload and
yeah,
stuff.
and if you can get a duo partner, a team or something, that'd be really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is Cow Fights. You can go to KQ, except that one sucks dick, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know why anyone would do that.
Yeah, you can literally get nothing from it besides the D2 hand, which is like, what, 1 mil?
Yeah, and then D-Chain, which is rare as can be.
Yeah. That one guy who does the 10 hours from Luvid did KQ and didn't get either of
Yeah,
them.
but it's only 10 hours.
Yeah, but still.
I mean, 10 hours.
I used a lot of supplies in that too.
Yeah, because I mean, if you solo it, you use like a couple of well, the way that he did it was Armadillo, Storm
Yeah.
Armadillo.
Which is just way too expensive.
Yeah, I don't think I can. Well, I mean, I can't afford that. I've got a mil left in my inventory, or in my money pouch.
I have 7 mil.
Yeah, you have more money than I do.
Right. The next city.
All right.
Raffinity. The Elven capital.
Which one is?
The Elven capital.
Yeah,
We already talked about this.
Yeah,
one.
let's skip over that one.
Skip over that one. Okay, Acheron.
Archeon or something? Acreon.
The continent of ice, about the size of Kromja.
So this one, I believe, is coming out in the next quest.
Prospect.
The penguins. Yeah, it says ways to get there: boat from Brunt and the Fremenix, or penguins, submarines, maybe.
Yeah. So Penguin Quest is actually one that I've actually enjoyed extremely a lot. And in the Some Like It Cold quest, they actually showed like a whole new city area for penguins. And I believe that could be Acreon.
Yeah, I could easily do that.
If not, then we really have no other information on it. We would just have to wait.
Yeah.
Does it say any of the things that we could find on Acreon?
It says that Chief Brunt of Relica plans to lead an expedition there. It's also the motherland of the evil penguins. It'll be revealed in a penguin quest, or maybe a Fremnik one. And that's all
Yeah,
it
and we haven't
says.
seen too many developments in the Fremennik quest for a while.
It says it's very likely that penguins and Fremeniks may combine for the quest.
I don't think they'll combine, but they might like fight or something, right?
That'd be cool.
Listen to me.
Are we gonna skip over the Meredith Gate / Draken's
Yeah,
Castle?
because that one's basically come out already in Branches of Dark
Alright. Alright, the next one is R. Pasanja.
Alright, now this one sounds like a desert area to me.
The city of the evil
Wasn't even
gnomes.
close. So,
It says what it means in Elvish is the stone
Okay.
city. I mean gnomish.
so what's read it out loud again.
The city was found during the Path of the Glafori quest.
4 hours away.
But in speaking, Warped Hereford guard saw us and set off a nasty trap, taking out the room in front of the entrance. Now we have to find another way in.
That sucks.
And it says that they seem to be working with the red axe, So it must be part of a dwarf quest
Yeah,
now.
the red X is the chaos one off of like the kingdom quest or the king quest, dwarven king.
The
Telegram
Keldergram one.
quests.
Yeah.
And then does it?
And then it's also guessing the black space south of the poison waste will have something to do with the city.
Alright, isn't below the poison waste? Isn't that how you get to warp tortoises and warp terrorbirds?
Well, I know the poison waste, isn't that in Elvish land?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it might be. I don't even remember.
So elves, gnomes, and dwarves so far.
All the short
Yep.
things.
Well, I mean, elves aren't short.
True
Alright,
that.
so have you done Prisoner of Glorfy? I don't think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
have
haven't either.
not.
Don't forget to
Dang.
put your
Good
cannon.
luck. Oh, okay. My bad. I got too wrapped up in reading about
That's cool.
the city.
Then I can't think of anything that because I honestly don't know anything about it because I haven't done the Prisoner of Glorfy either.
It says that there are ways that might go into that one is the door to the poison waste dungeon, something with a red axe, or a port of some kind in the south section of the poison waste.
So the ports are actually becoming really important in a lot of the traveling quests or a lot of travels between cities. Yeah, I know, Chase.
Yeah.
I'm reading Chase's comment. He's mentioning the background noise, the people that he's living with.
Don't say shit about us.
Ah,
Shh,
he
making a
wasn't.
video.
He was mentioning how
Don't lie. It's already too late.
Shh, I'm trying to make a video. And you're
Bad
getting,
I'm a
liar.
bad
you're getting in
liar.
it.
I agree.
The next
next
city.
city.
Alright. Move right on. The Chazar City expansion, that's already happened with Elder Quillen.
What the world?
Alright, yeah, this is our city's already happened.
Yeah. The Cursed Apelago.
So what happened in that one?
This place is only mentioned in the Rocking Out and the Great Brain Robbery quest, but is apparent to be the place where Rabbit Jack is hiding out.
I don't remember what happened to Rabbit Jack.
I have no clue because I don't remember it all. It says that living souls rot away there. Many dark creatures are to be tainted by an ancient curse. Crocodiles, sea monsters, warp creatures. And I am willing. It says I am willing to bet the archipelago will have some kind of drain like the Ice Pass has due to a curse.
What?
It says ways to get their appearance, such as build teach.
Bill Teach is the guy on very western line of RuneScape.
My task's done.
Mine's almost done for sure.
I'll keep punching away. I don't know if it'll keep going towards you, but
Yeah,
I'll
I've
try.
got 16 more.
I'll put my cannon in. Alright, next is the
The
Eastern,
Eastern Lands
Lands.
is something that we actually talked about with the port, but there's not much else I think on there. But go ahead and read it if you want.
This place is a whole new continent, long talked about, but very little is known. It appears to be a place with an Asian theme. It's very high tech. It is also known that Cyclopses come from there. These people come or possibly come from the Eastern Lands. Akharnu, San Fran, Shinomi, Camfrina, Navaris. Those are apparently the NPCs that come from there.
Alright.
And it says how to get there. The boat with the mini ectofungus and port pharmacies will be likely.
Okay. Here, I'll be right back. 1 second. So hey, you guys, we're back and the task is complete. We actually finished Hellhounds actually probably 30 minutes after, not 30 minutes, 30 seconds after I paused the video. But me and Chase are actually going to end the video here and make another video probably later. Now, this video was just kind of for fun and we wanted a lengthier video. As you can see, it's been 45 minutes so far.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you guys again sometime.
Alright, yep.
Oh, my ghost emote. And that'll be the end.
Sounds good.
Bye, guys.
Hey everybody, it's iMage Rex.
What am I doing
it's
here?
you had
I
the actually
am
done
actually
going
going
to
to
show
show
you
you
that
I
I
have
took
a
a
more
solo
cows
trip
and
and
just
using a little bit of it.
and I'm
And
gonna
this is
show
my
you
review.